Are we live yet? You picked the wrong video, fool! But now that you're here, you have to watch this video. Today we've got 10 things missing from Grand Theft Auto 5. Now, don't get this confused with my series from 2018, 10 things removed from Grand Theft Auto. This is a bit different. So I will say, if we get enough support on this video, let's turn this into a series, because there's tons of things missing from Grand Theft Auto games that should be in the Grand Theft Auto games. This series is hosted by Big Smoke, so please give this video 2 number 9s and a thumbs up. It would be greatly appreciated, and let me know down below in the comments what is your favorite Grand Theft Auto game. But with that said, let's go ahead and check out 10 things missing from GTA 5. Number 10, character building. And this is something that we've only seen in really one Grand Theft Auto game, and that is GTA San Andreas, where it was first introduced to us, and also where we last saw this. And by character building, I mean changing your physique, whether you want to get super big and buff at the gym, or you want to eat a lot of bleeder burgers and get really, really fat. Now, this is something that I think should be a very integral part to Grand Theft Auto. Let's talk about GTA Online for a second. Even in GTA Online, we still cannot character build. We can change our face and facial features, but other than that, that's it. If it were up to me, my character would be 7'5", and he would be massively huge, like huge bodybuilder, bigger than Arnold type stuff. Now, the same thing goes for single player. Now, I do understand that this could take away a little bit from the single player. For example, there's tons of dialogue in GTA 5 where Michael is teased for being fat, for example, and overweight, a middle-aged overweight man. And I think it would be interesting if it was interactive. If your character's big, much like in San Andreas, if you're fat, well, the dialogue will change and you'll be called out for being fat, versus if you're really buff, nobody will really say anything. So going to the gym in GTA 5, that's one feature that I think is missing, alongside fast food chains and being able to eat and get really, really fat. Number 9, vehicle missions. Now, this is one of those very minute things, but it was also very fun. So starting way back in Grand Theft Auto 3, we had these vehicle missions or vigilante missions where you could get inside a fire truck, a ambulance, or a police car, and you could do these different kind of missions, whether you want to be a firefighter, paramedic, or a police officer. It was very, very fun. Now, GTA 4, in my opinion, is what took this to the next level with the police missions. Anytime you got inside of any sort of police car, you could access the computer. You could do missions where you go and find people committing crimes and take them out, or you could actually go through a most wanted database, track down, hunt, and kill the bad guys. I don't believe you could take them in. Nonetheless, though, that was something that I spent lots of time doing in GTA 4, because it's just one of those very fun little side missions that you can do to, say, kill time between missions or after you beat the game. Just certain little things like this that I think add tons of longevity to the game that, for some reason, GTA 5 just happens to be missing out on. Number 8, interiors. Now, this is something that I have said for years that GTA 5 has lacked, and really, it's the first thing that I ever critiqued GTA 5 about and criticized was this right here, the topic of interiors. So, we've got tons of interiors in GTA 5. We access them in missions. We can go to the Life Invader building, which is highly detailed. Tons of other places. But the downside to this is that after you complete these certain missions, you no longer have access to these buildings and these highly detailed interiors. Matter of fact, there's actually some interiors in GTA 5 that are practically useless. They're very detailed, but they make no appearance in the game. One of those would be the Split Sides West Comedy Club, as well as the Bahama Mamas nightclub, which we have talked about numerous times on the channel. And it makes you wonder, why? In Grand Theft Auto 4, for example, any sort of cutscene interior, most of them, you could go into after you complete the mission, after the cutscene's over. You could go back and you could check them out. You could free roam. Just so many different things. But in GTA 5, those, for the most part, are non-existent. Number 7, vehicle damage. Now, obviously, vehicles can take damage in Grand Theft Auto 5. But if we're going to talk about and compare GTA 5 to GTA 4 for a minute, GTA 4 is... totally excels when it comes to vehicle damage. Whether you get inside of a semi and go on a rampage and tear up cars, whether you fall from the sky and land really hard, or just drive into a wall, your vehicles take way more damage than they do in GTA 5, and in GTA 5, it's not very realistic, so to speak, compared to GTA 4, and that's one of them details that I think GTA 5 is just totally missing out on. Number 6, dating. So this is kind of a touchy subject, literally. So depending on the character, I can understand why dating is not in GTA 5. For example, Michael. Michael is married. Yes, he has a very rocky relationship with his wife, Amanda. So generally, we're not going to see Michael in the dating scene with a girlfriend. Trevor, on the other hand, he is single, ready to mingle. He would probably date some guys. So that's a little bit iffy there, but Franklin would be the perfect character to have girlfriends. Franklin is a single male with lots of money, lots to offer, and to have girlfriends, for example, imagine if we could date Michael's daughter. There does seem to be a little bit of sexual tension between Franklin and Amanda in GTA 5. When you switch to Franklin, or if you load the game as Franklin, sometimes he'll be at a safe house and he'll be walking Tracy, and I said Amanda a moment ago, but I meant Tracy, to a taxi. And also, I'm sure Amanda would hook up with Franklin as well. But nonetheless, if we had girlfriends in GTA 5, much like in San Andreas, I think that would be very, very interesting, especially for Franklin, of all people. Number 5, Liberty City. Now, this is one that obviously we will probably never get, but it's something that has been on my radar, and I think a lot of your guys' radar since day one, and that is Liberty City. A Liberty City map expansion for GTA 5 would be insane, especially to see Liberty City remastered with a little bit of GTA 5 graphics, a little bit more enhanced, and probably a little less gloomy. I think that would be great. I'm not going to include this on the list, but one other thing missing from GTA 5 is Niko Bellic, so I'm sure if we had Liberty City inside of GTA 5, we might get to see the return of Niko Bellic, albeit his voice actor is not on good terms with Rockstar. Doesn't mean they can't reuse old voice files or just simply have Niko as a passerby in a simple cutscene. Number 4, picking up miscellaneous items. So in GTA 5, you can't go pick up a cup that's on a table, or a piece of trash on the ground, or a brick. You can't do any of that. But in Grand Theft Auto 4, one of the coolest, most minute features in that game was the fact that you could pick up miscellaneous items. If it's a coffee cup on the ground and you want to pick it up and throw it at a passerby, feel free to do that. If it's a brick that you want to smash through some glass, go ahead and do that. Or if it is a sex shop with some very interesting items that I can't say, or else this video will get demonetized, you can pick those up and you can throw them at cops and overall have a good time. And that's just one of those small things I think that GTA 5 definitely should have, but they don't. Number 3, a single-player DLC. Now, this one could coincide, I guess, with number 5, Liberty City, but a single-player DLC is something that's long overdue and definitely missing from GTA 5. I've definitely talked about this one since early 2014, and I think a lot of you guys have as well, and I know that we will never get a single-player DLC for GTA 5 like we did with GTA 4 or Red Dead Redemption 1. It's just not going to happen because of GTA Online's massive success. Rockstar has taken every possible single-player DLC idea and implemented that into GTA Online, which isn't a bad thing, but as a single-player guy, I'm a little bit sad about that. But single-player DLC-wise, I think we would have gotten the Mount Chiliad mystery, the jetpack, which we know was added into GTA Online in late 2017, the casinos that we finally got just last month in July 2019, all that stuff would have been single player DLC, but because of GTA Online, we got it there instead. Number 2, more mini games. So in GTA 5, we don't really have too many mini games, not like they're played too much. I think we've got darts, which can be played at the bar in Sandy Shores. We can go to the club, which we can't even see inside of if we go on a date with our wife. Other than that, though, there's not too many minigames versus, say, GTA San Andreas, for example, where you could play basketball, or GTA 4, where we could annoyingly go bowling with our cousin Roman after declining him 46 million times. Obviously, you could go out drinking, play pool, tons of other things, but in GTA 5, we're very, very limited to the things that we can do. And number 1, purchase safe houses. So we've only got 3 different safe houses for each character in GTA 5. Well, there's actually 4 technically if you count Franklin's first safe house, but other than that, you can't go around and purchase real estate. You can't purchase other safe houses, penthouses. That's all for GTA Online, and this goes way back to GTA Vice City, where we could actually purchase different safe houses. You could purchase businesses, which you can do that in GTA 5. But as far as different safe houses, that's more prevalent in San Andreas, and it was something that was very cool. Changes scenery. Imagine if you could own a bigger mansion in GTA 5 for Michael, or a different trailer house in Sandy Shores for Trevor, or another different contemporary mansion for Franklin. I just think that would be very, very awesome, but unfortunately, we are missing those features in GTA 5. Nonetheless, though, those are 10 things missing from GTA 5 that I think we should have in the game. Be sure to let me know your list down below of things that you think are missing from GTA 5 that should be in the game. I'm going to read through every single one of your comments. And if y'all enjoy the video as well and feel it's worthy of a like, please definitely help a brother out by doing that and consider subscribing. But with that said, I'm Zach Cox. Thank y'all for tuning in, and I hope to see you in the next video.